and gentlemen, to another episode of Red Dead Redemption. I am Dan. Today we're going to get in some more shenanigans. Now, I know what you might be thinking if you've been watching these, if you've been following the time between how these happen. Yes, I have been streaming pretty much every waking second that I'm not doing something important, which is actually pretty often that I think about it. I need to do more important things. But anyway, I cannot get enough of this game. It is amazingly fun to play and experience and just kind of absorb. This isn't the kind of game where I'm just like burn through the story so I can get a bunch of gameplay out of the way, don't really pay attention. This is the kind of game where you just absorb the world. You just sit there quietly and you bask in it, which is why I've kind of been taking it slower than I've been doing a lot of other games. I've already sunk close to, if I'd estimate, close to about 15 hours into the game already. And I'm only to chapter 3. I'm not entirely sure how many chapters are in the game, but there are some major plot points that haven't happened yet. So my advice to anyone else who wants to play Red Dead Redemption or possibly stream it as well is take it slow. Do the side quests and savor them. Go out and do some hunting on your own. Do some fishing. In fact, in our very last episode, while I'm on the subject of it, we, playing as Arthur Morgan, this handsome devil here. Yes, I know. It gives me this at least every single time. We, playing as Arthur Morgan, had to go out and find a brand new campsite for our camp because our last one was compromised after we got a little too bad, a little too criminal in the region we were just in over in Blackwater.
Don't feel like it. What was that, huh?
That was a big FU, Cowboys. I would apologize, but I just don't feel like it. And the other great thing about this new campsite is not only do we get this wonderful, wonderful view of the lake, but it also gave us the opportunity to do some Sega bass fishing. Just kidding. Yeah, so they do have fishing in the game. It's actually a pretty fluid and fleshed out system. In fact, I wonder if I want to test something out while I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to walk to the end of the dock here. I'm not going to get in a boat or anything. I'm just going to walk here to the end of the dock. I'm going to see if I can equip my fishing pole and just catch something right here and now. I have a feeling that I can. Now, we're going to use a lake lure because that's what you do when you're on the lake. But if we're throwing into a stream, we have some cheese. And based on that wheel, it looks like we can get a variety of different types of lures. We're just going to slowly hook in. And I don't know if fish swim this close to the water or at this time of day. I would estimate, there's no in-game timer, but I would estimate we're somewhere in the middle of the night. Oh, what we got? I think this is actually a pretty cool mechanic, how you've got your lure and you're just paying attention and slowly reeling it in. Ah, shoot. Some got away from me. I'm gonna try again. But there are things in this water. I don't know how good. But when we last left off, things are going pretty good. Pretty good for our... Oh, so you hit the right trigger to hook. I did not realize that. Shit. Okay, so you hit the right trigger to hook it. You know what's weird? When I did my introduction scene, it didn't have that little icon on the right where it was telling you to like turn the line and hook the line. It was displaying it all as like word text controls on the bottom middle of my screen. And for those of you who are not me watching this streaming right now, I actually can't see anything that's right in the middle, any of that text, because the Twitch app on my Xbox puts a little purple bar there that tells me the time, the number of time I've been streaming, the number of views I have, and all the other applicable things like do I have the microphone hooked on my Kinect, Yes, I am using a Kinect as my camera because I'm not going to worry about third-party webcams. Also, if you've been watching my other streams, you'll notice that, Daniel, you're talking a heck of a lot more right now than you have in the others. Well, dear viewer, that's because the past several times when I've been playing, I admittedly have not been doing a whole lot prior. I had just been kind of sticking around the house, doing some needed but rather boring chores, and in that kind of mindset, I was not feeling too talkative. Alright, well, we've at least confirmed something. We can go fishing. But I don't think that's something I want to continue. Also, I want to point out the fact that Arthur Morgan can carry a heck of a lot of stuff in that little knapsack he's got there. I know this game is about realism, but I mean, come on, man. Literally, how much shit do you have in that knapsack? It's insane. But all the same, I'm probably going to shut up soon because once I get to doing actual like gameplay related things, I kind of like to calm down and let the gameplay audio take over because this is such a beautiful and fully rendered world, and I don't want to get in your way of seeing that. So it seems we have a couple campsite objectives to get on with. Now, here's some interesting stuff. I was just watching a little gameplay video. So you'll notice this is our aerial map of our campsite. We have these white little suggestion icons. These are submissions. These yellow ones are main story missions, but these little white guys are submissions. I have been doing a couple of these, but I haven't really been prioritizing them. Well, apparently these submissions are situational, and they can time out, or they can become inaccessible due to the main narrative progressing. So what I have heard has been recommended is that we need to go ahead and just do these anytime they show up, because they do offer a good bit of like side story content that will obviously net us a little more income, as well as give us some cool story gameplay. So it looks like we've got 2 home robberies. We can either go with Sean, or we can go with Javier. I kind of like Javier. He's a pretty cool dude. So I'm going to prioritize. So while I could go and do this Pinkerton mission.
Well, please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm going to kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me, sailor, and I'll slice you up.
You put that knife down or you're gonna be missing a head. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking what?
That's Mrs. Adler. We saved her at the beginning of the story.
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife. Enough, both of you. Well, come with me then.
She's coming a bit unhinged, going a little stir crazy.
Run with the man. So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride. Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there? Sure. Come on, princess.
Okay, I've been waiting for this moment, actually. Because it was obvious from the trailers that we were going to have a woman companion on these missions.
From chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So her dynamic is that when we first met her at the very beginning of the story, her husband had just been killed by Colm Drisdall's gang. And she, throughout the first couple chapters, was sort of this emotionally devastated woman.
I guess
But now we're seeing her true personality come out.
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing.
And I've been wondering when she was going to come into the main story again. Seems this is the point.
Happy.
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah blah blah. Boring.
I went the wrong way. GPS did instruct me.
Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talked to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do. Morning, partner. Get out what are you doing?
Well, you guys stopped your carriage too soon.
Fine day to you.
I was trying to turn it left, but the control stick just wouldn't let me. Oh well, I guess that's accurate. Horses are pretty finicky. So I guess we just park and get out. Classic, actual parking style.
Here we are.
So, what's the
Oh shit, I forgot my handicap sticker.
You insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. No guns.
She wants adventure.
There'll be time for killing.
The shopping
some
trip is not
What
adventure
are you
enough.
doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Ah, she's gonna do something crazy while we're inside. Oh, actually, hold on. She's supposed to be doing the shopping. I'm going to the I'm going where? The icon will display. Okay, so I gotta get on to the rail to the post office by the railroad, which I didn't even think about it, but it makes sense. Historically speaking, post offices would be by railroads because that was the main means of transportation. And how do you get things from point A to point B? You have to have transport.
I do beg your pardon.
Alright, that's not the first time Arthur has smashed through doors like that. But it doesn't seem to bother too many people. Let's see. Send that mail. Is that the only thing I had to do? Let's see if I can pay my bounty off. I probably should. Alright, I got a $60 bounty in New Hanover. I'll go ahead and pay that.
Talking about that boy you got killed in Rhodes. Seems to have them all shook up.
Well, that comes as no surprise.
Got my beautiful Henry rapier. Now, I'm probably going to get back to the cart and realize somebody has done something stupid. Oh, here we go. Oh, she likes bossing people around. She doesn't like being served. She likes being in control and what? What?
Here, take that for yourself, okay?
What the hell are you wearing?
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here.
I mean,
Need to check if I'm doing it right.
can I just enjoy the? I'm just kidding. Can I just enjoy the view for a moment? Don't worry, there'll be plenty of time for that later.
Okay.
I mean, she is a widow, and I am a single man.
Not lady.
I know.
Sadie.
So, you get everything?
I think so.
We're not gonna.
Some New clothes?
Yeah, I was like, you're not gonna acknowledge that.
I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair making cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
Fetch quest. Find her a harmonica.
I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Mm-hmm. Just don't kill the camp cook.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Well, we're shooting people. We are shooting people. That's what we're doing.
Get the hell out of here! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
They was gonna rob us, so I shot first.
Think you're landing Ricketts?
Oh, shut up. I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Wow!
Yeah,
Jesus Christ!
Wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got to.
near those robbers.
Yeah, you don't say. Hold on, I need some cover.
You okay there, Sadie?
Jesus, how many shots to the chest at point blank can you take? Alright, I like this repeater.
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
I like Marston. He's just 110% done with her shit.
Lady, you are enjoying this far too much. You're gonna die in alone.
Come on. There we go. Someone from behind this rock right here. I think. Maybe? Oh. I gotta get a better cover on that. I'm surprised our horses never get shot in the midst of this one. That's an excellent point.
There, see? Not many still standing now.
She lost her hat.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward.
Oh, there was more over there.
Here, Arthur. Nice shoot. All right, I'll drive us back.
She got her adventure.
Coming then?
Well, hold on.
I
prob-
those reins here
Why?
because you've caused enough trouble already.
Actually, I'm gonna get out.
Fine.
I'm getting out.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go loot the bodies. I honestly forgot about that for a second. You don't kill men and then not loot their bodies. It's disrespectful. That's how it works, right? You don't kill a video game NPC that was designed to die and then not loot the body. You might as well not bury them, which, in point of fact, we're also not doing. I'm not sure where I was going with this. What valuable possessions were you carrying with you at this particular time and venture when you died, sir? I also want to point out the fact that none of these guys are ever as equipped as we were, and this person is far too comfortable driving around what was obviously just a battlefield. He's riding his horse like, 13 dead today. That's one less than yesterday. Something to write home to the missus too. Gets home, smokes a cigar. Honey, you wouldn't believe it, but there was 13 dead people on the road today. Also, I saw a rabbit.
You still those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
Did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe. If he asks. But maybe not. Yeah.
Oh, don't hit the trees.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled wide, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind boggles.
Not a chance.
Actually, the journal, as far as I understand, is pretty boring. It's just a bunch of field notes. I don't think I write love stories in there or anything. It's my fan fiction. Don't read it.
Miss Adler.
Not quite.
It's my private
Well,
porn.
I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay. At shopping? Yes, at shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke. We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Alright. Let me see some real fast. Have those side quests. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. So before we had house robberies, but it looks like one of them is timed out. So we've still got the Sean house robbery. Or we can go fishing with Javier. And to be fair, I'm more inclined to go fishing than I am to do anything else. Somebody was talking. Oh, hey, it's Jack. Let's talk to Jack.
Don't go too close to the water here, Jack.
I won't, Uncle Arthur.
Good boy.
He is... The voice actor is, like, spectacular for the boy. It's the perfect level of, like, innocence. Like, every time he speaks, I'm like, is this a child or a little ray of sunshine talking to me? Like, I don't see Jack, that version of Jack, having temper tantrums. He's just a little angel.
You're a pathetic man, John Marston.
Don't I know it?
You're a pathetic man, John Marston. Let's go fishing, Javier.
Going fishing. The rivers around here, famous for the smallmouth bass. Fella I met showed me a couple spots. You want to join me?
Ah, I can't fish with you. You're far too good.
Oh, come on, come on. Hey, join me. I'll show you a couple of my tricks. There's a spot not too far from here that I've been wanting to try out.
I actually don't mind the fishing in this game.
You will be too when you start pulling out.
Because
small-
unlike Sega bass fishing, it actually feels like legit fishing. It's not like, here's a procedurally generated lake with randomly spawning fish. Actually,
Too far to walk, though. Yeah, come on.
and I quite like it. Fishing in this game is more about atmosphere, and I just realized I've still got pelts on the back of my horse's butt.
Probably since we went looking for John on the mountain.
Already seems long ago. How you feeling about everything? Been a strange couple of months.
Hey, you know, I can't even return to my country because the price on my head is so big. This is nothing exactly new to me. And I'll always be loyal to Dutch. He sees the world the same as I do. If we have to fight, we'll fight. If we have to run, we'll run. If we must die, we'll die, but we'll stay free.
And Dutch, You don't feel like, well, that he's doing things a little differently now? You saw what happened with that girl on the ferry.
No fight, good or bad, is won without blood. I know that better than most. I think too many people are focusing on Dutch when they should be looking at themselves. What they could have done better.
Maybe you're right.
We'll cut through to the right here.
I'm legitimately curious. This isn't the first time we've mentioned Dutch losing his mind and killing someone on a ferry job.
Some beautiful steelhead trout.
You mean
Part
the
of-
Lanahassee River?
I feel like that.
No, the Lanahatchee. It runs right near here.
Yeah, but it's pronounced Lanahassee.
Why is everything in English said differently than it's written? Make us feel stupid?
Oh, you're asking the wrong feller.
Okay, let's get
Lanahatchee.
down the hill here.
My horse is big, like really big. It's got big, strong legs too. There's a hitching post out here.
Where are you going? Okay, come on. Let's go try our luck. Pretty country.
Beautiful.
Come on, let's go see what's biting.
One thing I do like is that there are occasionally places where Marston can go, and as much as I know that we're out here technically
You
fishing,
take this spot, Arthur.
I really want to go
I'm
and
going
shoot.
to cast from over to the right there, so
I
we'll
really-
find each other's way.
Shit, I really kind of want to go and shoot that buck. But oh well. Oh well. I'll stick to what we're actually here to do. I don't know if that would scare the fish or anything. Auto fail the mission if I ran off to go hunt a cannot cast without bait equip. Oh, that's right, yeah. Let's equip bubber fishing, corn bait, cheese bait, attract smaller fish such as radin, pickerel, and perch. Attract smaller fish. Attract smaller fish such as rock bass and bluegill. What are we hunting here again? Perch. He said smallmouth bass. Butterhead catfish and chitin, rock bass and bluegill. I'll try the cheese. We'll see if the cheese is the right kind.
He's a fighter. Trick is, let him tire himself out.
Now, is this the kind where I gotta fish attract?
Time of day really can make a difference. They feed early morning or late evening because that's when the insects are more likely to be out. Okay, let's try for another.
Maybe I'm using the wrong kind of bait. I might switch my bait once I pull this in.
Got such nice weather. But rain can be good. Sometimes big fish think the raindrops are insects.
Oh, that's cool.
Another one. Come on. Look at that. That's a good looking fish.
Well done.
Am I just stuck? Uh-oh.
Well, I guess it's still relaxing even if I don't catch anything. Sort of like
Okay, I thought I had glitched out for a moment.
staring at the sky.
It's your bait, I think. Come use some of mine.
Oh, it's not the bait. It's me. I've always been a poor fisherman. Especially compared with you and Jose.
Just try some of mine. Here. Crickets.
Thanks.
Alright. Alright, let's try crickets instead of cheese. Great for catching larger fish, especially smallmouth bass. Smallmouth bass. Oh, smallmouth bass is a large fish. Well, the name is deceptive.
That's a good-looking fish.
Well done.
I was thinking, you remember that stagecoach we held up in Nevada?
Yeah. It was a tip from that crooked lawman in Reno.
We opened the door and it's full of women and children. Rich, but women and children. So we let it go and read in the newspaper that the O'Driscolls robbed and killed them all the next day further down the trail.
Yep. You know, way back in the day, Tom O'Driscoll and Dutch were sort of friends.
Friends.
Well, not friends, but they had an understanding. Then Combs' mean streak got meaner, and Dutch wanted to try to live a different way.
And now, here we are.
Not even a.
You got one!
Let it stop fighting first.
Another one. He's a fighter. He's
Here we go.
small, but might make a nice meal.
Oh, keeping you.
I don't understand why I would throw any of them back. I honestly.
For one more and then head back. What do you say?
That's fine with me.
Another one. Come on. Look at that. That's a good looking fish.
Well done.
There you go, Arthur.
Wait till it stops. Now I
Don't rush it, Arthur.
take it slow. Stop if it starts to fight me. Oh. What was that?
Another one.
Oh, that's his fish, not mine.
This is an angry one.
Oh. Hold.
That's a good looking fish.
Well done.
He's small, but might make a nice meal. I've heard people talk about huge smallmouth in Lake Owanjila, west of Strawberry, over in Big Valley. You need a lure to catch one that big, though. Let me get out of your way.
Wait till it stops.
Slowly. Slowly. Come on. Another one. Good job, Arthur.
I think the others were 5-pounders. Let's see what I got here. A 4-pound, 5-ounce smallmouth bass. Not bad.
Not bad, you see? It's the bait.
It ain't just the bait.
I'm gonna head back. You wanna join me, or you keep trying for these bastards?
I'll head back.
I'll come.
Okay, let's go.
See that? In other games, I would ignore side quests completely, but in these games that are so immersive and so well built, like this in The Witcher 3, I can't not. Who was that? Somebody was calling my name.
Easy, whoa.
Seems our supplies are in the red. I assume that means no bueno. No bueno. Camp funds are in the negative, or non-existent. We spent all our money doing something else. Alright. Let me go find, one thing I want to do is I'm gonna give these hides.
Hey, Arthur.
Rob a homestead. Well, in a moment. Let's start by not, oh.
It's enough to turn a good
Here we go.
This
Alright.
is decidedly lacking on decent meat, Mr. Morgan.
Said donated all.
Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
I can't.
$4.60. Now let's rob a homestead with Sean. Because that's something we are gonna do, Misa. Okay, so these apparently will pop back because the homestead with Javier is back as well. So I guess they sort of kind of change. I'm surprised they don't have drinking contests in this game. I would think that'd be something you could do.
Yeah.
So, tell me, is your people Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. And he tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep your cool, you hear me? Yep.
All right, let's do this. Come on! Look out!
I just knocked over a fence post. Look at that.
How far is this place?
It's a bit of a ride, not too bad. Back up north a stretch, not far from the state line.
All right.
What state are we in? Lakes, trees, hills. I don't think this ain't the flat plains of Oklahoma. Maybe, I don't know, maybe up in the Colorado Rockies? Or close to it? No, that'd be too cold. That may be where we started the game, was close to the Colorado Rockies. Maybe, we're definitely not on the west coast. Oh Lord, where would we be? Montana? Maybe Montana. I know that was a big western area. I really don't know where we are, state-wise. They never tell you, do they? I should check the game map. Maybe it says on the game map and I just haven't seen it or paid attention to it. As far as I'm concerned, all these areas are completely fictionalized. I know at some point we end up in a Louisiana-style bayou. Not sure how we gonna get there. we're going out to do something not so legal. I love how the game immediately after I pay off my bounty is like, hey, you want to go do illegal stuff? Not legal stuff, illegal stuff. Also, if I get through this without a wanted bounty at all, I think the next thing I'm going to do is hop into town and we're going to take out another... I'm going to be a bounty hunter. Because bounty hunting, believe it or not, actually pays a decent amount. Unfortunately, they don't pop up terribly often. But I do believe in this part of the town they would happen. Another thing I really haven't been paying attention to is the outfit that my character wears. In this kind of an environment, I should probably dress Arthur down, but I just like his look too much. I'm a very aesthetic player.
Hard left coming up. Alright, it's gonna be off the road up ahead.
Yeah, look at the size of the legs on my horse compared to his.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl.
Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. Don't want them to hear us coming. Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I'm equipping my no one can tell who I am face mask. Because wearing a bandana over your face disguised your identity 99.99999% of the time in the Wild West. What did he look like? Well, he was wearing a bandana over his face. Of course, I could tell you his exact height and build, clothing pattern, and walk structure, but the bandana covered it.
This is good.
It is?
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
I suppose approaching with a weapon is probably the best idea. I'll start without. I'll have it to the side, but I'll have it ready just in case.
Hey there! Whoa.
I'm gonna give you about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, don't want no trouble. Just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here. It's up, Arthur. Here come the rest of them. We got more coming out of the woods.
Oh, Jesus.
Watch it. They're coming out.
I was under the impression this was going to be a stealth mission, you know? Bloody hell, where are they shooting from? They're hitting from all directions. I'm dead. Retry from checkpoint. I didn't realize, I was like, I'm in a very bad position. I can't get cover from any direction. There's someone behind me in all directions. Although I think it's close enough that I should probably switch to the pistol. Whoa, you lost your hat, did you? Let's try the shotgun out.
We got more coming out in the woods.
Whoop, you're dead.
Coming out. Look out on the right.
Woo! He's done.
Got more inside.
inside the house if possible.
You're the only one left! Give it up now!
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to leave, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
All right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here. And don't look back.
Behind the wall in the bedroom, huh? Behind the wall. Remove the panels. This looks... Yeah, this looks boarded in.
This is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about my car? I found a place, didn't I?
All right, here. But don't forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. I'll see you back at camp. Never know what folks got stashed. There's gotta be other places out there like this.
Actually, last time I checked, I might be running a bit low on revolver ammunition. Ooh, what have we here? A compendium. Double action revolver. Ooh, so if you don't know, if you aren't aware, double action in a gun basically means that the trigger pull activates the hammer, whereas in a single action, you have to prime the gun for firing by manually pulling down the hammer, which is the little what's the term? The hammer is the part on the back of the gun. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys right now. Let me just switch to first person. All right, and then I'll pull up a gun. All right. So that part you just pulled back down, that's your hammer. So in the double action, also my gun is holy shit, it is Jesus Christ, no wonder I can't hit anything with this. I completely forgot that cleaning your weapon is a thing you gotta do. Clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it. Woo! In fact, let me do that. Alright, so the part back there that's pulled back, that is your hammer. You've got your cylinder, your barrel, your trigger, and your grip. Double action, all I have to do is pull the trigger, and each pull will bang, 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 pop the hammer back. Single action, you have to pull the hammer back, and then pull to prime the trigger so you can fire. Let me try this guy. I bet you all my weapons are super duper, Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that there was a quick turn. But I never play in first person anyway. Clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it, clean it. I think I need to do that for all my weapons. Cool. Hit back. Yeah, that could use with a cleaning. Looks dirty as all get out. Because that's supposed to be black, not yellow. Actually, I haven't upgraded this one yet. This is one of the ones I found. And that's my double barrel. My pistol was absolutely disgusting. Alright, back. And you can go dual wield, baby. Alright. Well, having done that, let's go ahead and let's loot. Also, something that's pretty cool. I want to see something. I can pick up hats, right? Swap out hats. How do I like this hat? It's not too bad. It's very similar, but it's not the same. Pick up stranger. Or you can pick your hat back up. I can always get that hat back if I want to. But I kind of like to switch my hats up from time to time. Seems there's another dead guy over here to loot. And yes, that is a thing you need to do, is go around and loot the dead bodies. Already did that. There's more dead people over here. I hear horse hooves in the distance. Might have a pet. Alright, let's go. Now let's see what we want to do. Now remember what I said about bounty hunting? Oh, what have we here? Hold up. Hold up. Let's go see what this big white zone is. It's too tempting and too close to not go to. Let's go ahead and let's take the mask off in case it's not. Yeah, we're good.
This is a pretty pickle.
Well, what have we here? What have we here?
What the devil are you looking at?
You.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
Oh, I like this guy already.
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I don't want to be in the army. Ooh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an act. The bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals, they escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend, help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Leonard Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's Bloody Margaret, not madam.
Bloody Margaret?
Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Mistress of fucking danger. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. So we gotta go capture animules. Margaret. And one of them's fairly close. Let's go do this. I'm intrigued. I want to know what he's going to give us for this. And the idea of me... I just like the idea... What just happened? What did I run over? What did I just run... I don't know what that was. What the hell? Ignore it. I like the idea that I'm going to take a zebra. I'm going to hog tie it. And I'm going to have to figure out a way of throwing my zebra on the back of my horse. Or, I think I have another idea. I'm going to have to wrangle a freaking lion and a freaking tiger and do the same thing. Or I'm going to have... More likely, I suspect I'm probably going to have to ride the zebra back to him. The lion and the tiger, I am really not sure how I'm going to be able to move those back. That one legitimately, like, am I going to have to, like, put it on the line and, like, tow it by hand back? Because I don't want to even have a hog-tied lion on the back of my horse. That just sounds like a bad idea. I mean, would you hog tie a lion and throw it in the back seat of your car? No, you wouldn't do that. So, I'm genuinely intrigued by how we're going to complete this quest.
You can't turn me in. This ain't just.
Keep your distance. Got a criminal here. Just. You robbed and murdered your way across half the country.
So the general rule I've been sticking to as far as side quests in this campaign go is, when I'm doing missions for Dutch, I'm okay with being as dishonorable as possible. But when I'm just encountering people in the world, generally I'm going to be honorable. But there are going to be occasions where I will be dishonorable just by myself, and they are generally happen if I encounter an a-hole. Missing zebra was last spotted in this area. Alright. So locate the zebra. Locate a zebra. So let's see here. Locate a zebra. Anybody see a zebra? Anybody see a horse with black and white stripes? Anything matching that description? Also, I want to point out that on the map it doesn't seem so big, but this is a huge area to have to explore doing this. I wonder if the time of day and the weather affect whether or not this zebra, or zebra if you're English. Wonder if it would be down here near the water. Oh shoot, didn't realize that was going to be that much of a drop. Part of me wants to camp out and resume this in the morning. So it's going to be up here on the plains. Hold up real fast. I feel like I'm wasting my time here. I think I've got some snake oil still hanging around that'll increase my dead eye. Oh, is that something up there on the hill, or are my eyes deceiving me? That's just the tops of these trees. Oh, it's a fox, I think. Or a prairie dog. That looks like a fox of some kind. Yeah, it's a fox. I killed the... Stow it. And then go get the carcass, and we're gonna take the small game back to the... I said pick it up. Oh. I was under the assumption it would be smaller, but okay. Whoop. Anyway, let's keep looking for my zebra. It's possible I might need to wrangle the zebra. We'll see how this goes. More of those foxes. What was that? Is that? Hold up. Ah! I got you. Alright, we're gonna take this nice and slow. We're gonna take this nice and slow. In fact, let me go ahead and save if possible. Because I don't know how this is gonna go down. Alright. Take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm gonna approach from the front without spooking him. Because apparently they run off. Alright.
What they done to you? Easy.
I got you. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna need you to come with me. Come with me.
Whoa, now.
Can I ride you? I mean...
These stripes better not rub off on my pants.
You can follow me back. Now, I have a suspicion this thing's gonna try and bug me off. We're gonna see how far I get. Oh shit! Oh shit.
Okay.
That is not what I thought would happen there, but okay. It did happen. Let's see, how far do I have to travel down? The lion and the tiger, those are making me a bit worrisome though. I don't know how I'm supposed to get those back. That's probably him over there, that white. I hope so.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, this thing is being abnormally docile. Just keep it at a nice gallop.
There, boy. Easy, boy.
I wonder, am I allowed to feed it like I...
Yep.
Donkey's running low. You know what's hilarious? This is a mule that's been painted to look like a zebra. It's not an actual zebra. Which kind of makes me wonder when we get to the lion and the tiger, quote unquote, I wonder what those are going to be. Oh, ooh. I've hit too many big rocks and come flying off my horse enough to know exactly what would have happened there. Here he is. Alright, you charlatan, you and your damn fake zebra.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes, well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment,
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, and taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Let's go, girl.
Okay, so what's next on the roster? What else we got? We got that. Is there anything north of us we can finish? Of course, we got that fort. We're gonna have to break into that fort at some point, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to do something with this animal carcass soon. I gotta admit, just like in real life, it gets much harder to ride around when the lights go out. This thing is basically dark. I just decided to start shooting them. Hanging on the horse!
Yep.
Head still rolling from the road.
Let me see something. How close to the camp am I? It's right north of the camp, or it's right north of town. Weapons forbidden. Weapons are forbidden in this area. Newspaper stand. Butcher, here we go. Let's drop by the butcher real fast before I do this whatever north of town. Because I got some animal carcasses that need selling.
Sanity and supremacy before it is too late. Our numbers are waning, thanks to the fools in Congress and their ludicrous ideas.
What is this?
But today, we grow one stronger. As we anoint a new brother into our sacred cause. Please step forward and kneel.
Some sort of initiation ceremony.
To accept the light. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Thank you very much. All right, come on. Let the eternal light shine.
Oh, it's a clan. Oh, it's a clan ceremony. Oh shit. It's a clan ceremony gone.
Wait! Where y'all going? Come back! Come back!
This was a clan ceremony gone horrifyingly wrong. I mean, good God. Wow. I guess I'll wait till this burns out so I can loot these corpses. I mean, oh my God. I can't believe they put this in here. Oh, this is so funny. Yeah, I can loot the burned corpses. It's, oh my God. Inspect the document. Oh, this is interesting. Here we go. What is this? List of debtors. Meeting notes. Oh, okay. This should be fun. Oh, it's bloodstained. It didn't burn. That's interesting. Alright. Quarterly meeting minutes. Attendees of 6. All official titles to be changed again. Requires new meeting. As new member formerly known as Secretary Senior, I shall now be known as Grandiose Scribe Most. My assistant will now be known as Grandiose Scribe Least. Senior Warlock will now be known as Grand Satyr. Other job titles up for discussion at meeting requested above. Job title of Kaiser remains banned as per meeting of August last. I wonder if that's anything related to Germany. Question for open discussion: is there a way to make the robes less flammable? Oh my God! Whoa, Rockstar does not pull their punches with the social satire. Acceptable food for Grand Satyr's surprise birthday dinner. French, possible. Spanish, definitely not. Man, membership dues 87% under quarterly target again. Ideas for new initiations need to be canvassed for members. Tarring and feathering was not popular with the wives. I wonder what. You know, people died because of infection from tarring and feathering, right? It was not an easy, nice thing. You need to focus on recruitment drive again. Need to find all the brilliant and talented men in the community who have something to give to our cause. Discussion point: are there any brilliant and talented men left? Wooden cross is heavy and expensive. Other religious symbols to burn as a demonstration of our deep religiosity? Female members, still a firm no. That's fair. Still need brilliant and talented men who want to wear hoods and discuss eugenics in their spare time. Somebody needs to review that pamphlet written by Norris Forsyth. Has anybody read it? Disappointing attendance numbers again. Members who fail to attend will be punished. Most grandiose scribe Wesley P. Kellett. Well, Wesley, you're not going to be doing much more because you're kind of barbecue right now. Anyway, anything on this body? This one that is right next to the corpse, or right next to the flame? Never mind. I'm honestly a little bit shocked that they threw that in there, but I'm glad that that was the way that they addressed it. The Ku Klux Klan can kiss my ass. I don't get political very often, but I'll just go ahead and make that statement. The Ku Klux Klan can just kiss my ass. And that was a beautiful moment right there. Dutch has asked the gang not to use weapons or cause any trouble in roads. I am aware. Well, we at least got to realize that there are Ku Klux Klan members in this world, but I'll be damned, that was funny. Welcome to the initiation, brother. Oh my God, we're all on fire. Apparently nobody's thought that making the robes less flammable was a good idea. Alright. French? Maybe. Spanish? Definitely not! Shop is closed. What? Oh, then why are you here? I might just gonna have to stand around here and wait till you're done. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna remove my red fox in my thing, and I'm gonna throw them. I shall throw them upon your tables, sir. Wait until morning. I'm just gonna stand here by the road and wait until you are ready to purchase my meat. Phrasing.
Looking to sell your wares or buy some of the finest meat to ever grace this town?
Sell it. Sell it, sell. Oh, I forgot, I did have a squirrel carcass on me from earlier. Ooh, what have we? The Undertaker. Why am I going to an Undertaker's office? What are we doing here? What is this? Am I allowed to go in?
Still don't look quite right.
The workshop. Okay, can't go there either. There's definitely something to do here. What is this, a robbery opportunity or something?
Get the hang of this.
I feel like somebody's trying to rob this place and is being quite stupid about it. Oh, hello.
Dad don't care if it's pretty, right?
When years.
Oh, this is.
Box for yourself if you don't got that money.
Oh, this is a debtor thing.
I don't. I need more time.
Doesn't everybody? That casket for you, or you want another?
Wait. I can get it for you. But come with me to the churchyard. And stay close. Hmm?
All right.
Oh, this ain't right. I mean, I'll get you your money, but, well, you'll see.
What ain't right is borrowing money you can't pay back.
I guess you're correct, but, this, it ain't exactly right, what we're doing.
Are we about to rob graves?
You ain't the first.
Are we about to turn into Seth?
You won't be the last.
My God, we're about to turn into Seth.
Easier knowing church has been taking more than they need off poor folks since time began.
Well, like I said, well, the morality of the matter is a little more confusing than that.
We're about to rob some graves, aren't we? In broad daylight, we're just going to put a spade in the ground and desecrate graves. This does not seem like a good idea, I'm pretty sure. Either that...
You head on in the church.
Either that, or we're about to steal from a communion box.
Under here. I'm digging up Mrs. Claypole.
Yeah, we're,
Jesus. She got a bunch of jewels in there that she don't need.
Well, Mrs. Claypole needs to basically dig herself up. I heard a rumor one time that there's this thing called a zombie.
There's a bunch of people here. Oh, I got it. Look, you clear them off, and I'll wait right around here. But don't hurt nobody.
Okay.
We don't want no fuss.
Don't be shy. Ain't no one around.
Just my auntie.
Your auntie's long past prudishness.
It's disrespectful.
Get out of here, kids. Move!
Come on. I knew we shouldn't have been here.
I can't. I'm not supposed to use my gun. I can't. I'm really not supposed to use my weapon in town, even on these kinds of missions. But what if I put my mask on? What if I put my nobody knows who I am face? Let's charm her.
Ma'am, would you mind clearing out of here for some maintenance work?
Gladly. It's about time this place got cleaned up.
That was easy.
It's all clear.
All right. Now go watch the gate. I'll get to this exhumation.
The origin of Seth. Wait a minute. If this guy turns out to be Seth, like his actual name. No, it's not Seth. They said his name earlier. It's a glass eye. It's a glass eye. Miss, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The church grounds are closed for maintenance work.
Well, it's about time, too. The place was in need of some care and attention.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind patronage to this here Christian community. Doing the Lord's work every day of the week. That is why I, a heavily armed gunman, am protecting the house of the Lord. Just look at that. That could be on the Hallmark card right there. In fact, I'm going to take a screenshot right now and send that to the Hallmark community as is. Look at this fine Christian man defending the house of the Lord right here. Right here. God, this is boring. Can I, like, read this sign or anything? Can I, like, read the sign? First Church of Rhodes Services, all welcome prayer meetings. There will be meetings with prayer. I guess I'm supposed to just dissuade anybody that... Oh, hold up, we got some people coming up. Gentlemen, I'm gonna have to ask that you leave our kind chairman to work.
We're closed for some excavation work. Would you mind?
No, I ain't gonna mind you at all. You carry on with your business, we'll carry on with ours. This fella.
Oh, damn choir boy.
Get the hell out of this churchyard. Or you boys gonna need yourselves a preacher.
You hear this fella?
I heard him all right.
We're gonna lick you, bastard!
Waste of my time. Shit. Hope
Which...
this hole's dug.
I'm gonna need my hat back. Wrong hat. Swap the hat. My hat. Totally my hat. Question. Should I loot this guy? Fuck it. Fortune favors the bold! I might get a wanted. Nope, we're good. Okay. Never mind. These men were definitely doing the devil's work here today at the house, at the first was it First Baptist? Or was it First Church? Oh. Is there ever a second or a third? Why are they? Never mind. I don't need to know. These men were definitely doing the devil's work here at the First Church of Rhodes, and they were struck by God's almighty hand. Yes, that's the story we're sticking to today. Oh wait, hold up. The thing's dug. I was too busy making a narrative out of this.
Alright, well, here's your payment. Oh, forgive me, Mrs. Claypole.
She won't care.
She had a brooch here. It looks like diamonds.
I'll take it. Good enough for me.
Well, this'll do. Now get out of here before someone sees you.
Can't believe it's come to this.
Did you by chance find the glass eye while you were down there? No?
I'm out of here.
Okay. Never mind. Just a thought I was having. Alright, well that debt's been collected. These guys are very well knocked out. Alright, let's see what else there to do here in town. Dutch has some over there, but I think I instead shall be heading back to get whatever the heck creature this is up here. I'm surprised I didn't get a bounty from that. Oh, speaking of bounties, just let me take a look around, see if there's any bounty opportunities here in the town. Newspaper seller, general store, butcher, blackjack saloon. That might be what Dutch is about. Is doing some bounty opportunities in town. But we will find that out soon enough. I want to finish this first. I'm genuinely curious now that I know that it's fake animals. I want to see what kind of farce our esteemed lion beast tamer has concocted for this creature. What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
Slow up now.
Should be fairly apparent soon enough what kind of stupid thing, absolutely ridiculous animal I'm supposed to be trapping.
Slow it up.
Oh, what have we here?
Where are ya?
Huh? Who are you?
Hey, mister.
Oh,
Miss.
howdy, mister.
Did you lose a tiger?
Yeah, you found one?
No, I found your caravan down the way. Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing. I sent our best lion out to find him, and now he's missing too. It is a right old predicament.
You're lying from Timbuktu, weren't you?
From Valentine, I think. He might be more of a kind of dog than a lion, but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
Her hair is extremely shiny. Extremely shiny, like solid gold.
Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay.
I got it. Got the trail. These are prints. You paint this dog? There's some pigment here. Looks like blood to me. Shit, what's this?
Am I supposed to inspect this or something? Uh-oh. Oh no. That's not good. Well, that's dead.
Find your dog. Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Hey, boy. Oh, where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
Your tiger is a wild cat?
Uh-huh.
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
I'm gonna use the dog as bait.
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh. Well, behind that log, then.
Okay. Scrubs up. Stay down. She won't be too far away.
Come quick. I went out to find a tiger.
Cougar, you mean?
And I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very wise of you. Especially when you're lacking zebras and tigers. Hey, keep your head down. It's coming.
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
I'm doing just fine out here. So how about you leave me?
Oh, I guess she's real hungry.
She's feral. I'm locking her in.
Ready?
All right. Let's go.
We got her! Okay. Drive, will you? And I'll keep an eye on her.
Sure thing.
Let's get her back to Mr. Margaret. She's still eating.
I like this girl. She's
I would've
cute.
thought, since they was close and all.
Wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly one minute, dinner the next. Viciousness comes easy. I mean, I should know. I've run with a few of them myself.
Is that right?
No, not really. Hey, I realize I ain't properly introduced myself.
Sally Nash.
Arthur Morgan.
Nice to
Sally,
meet you, sir.
Sally Nash.
Tell me, Miss Nash, how you end up in this racket?
I guess it's always been my inclination, you know? Wild beasts and the like. I met Mr. Margaret, we got to talking, and you can probably tell, in this field, he's the ace of spades.
He's a card, all right.
It's my modest hope, one day, to be the world's second bravest woman animal wrangler.
I'd say you got that sewn up and then some.
You think? I hope so. Top 5 at least. Depends on how many more fellers throw their hat in the ring.
Maybe one of these days, the best female for the job will actually be a female.
Oh, I don't know if that'll ever happen. We lost the main road around here when the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
Okay. You know the only thing to do in a dust storm is wait it out?
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
Imagine you're right about that.
We was tearing around here, looking for any kind of landmark when over we go. Whole caravan toppled. Found each other and some shelter, but when the wind died down, the animals was gone.
Now they're back. Some of them, at least.
Thanks to you.
You would have managed it yourself. I just helped you along.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me.
There it is, the caravan.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Mr. Margaret! Mr. Margaret! Hi, Mr. Margaret!
Aha! I see you found each other.
Sure did, Mr. Margaret.
Jolly good, jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing.
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
But playing dolls dressed up with a wild animal, you're gonna want to be a lot more careful.
Strappy ate King, Mr. Margaret. I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddammit you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know, we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
Alright, let's go get our lion. kind of feel bad for her. He is obviously taking advantage of her good spirits. And she's a nice woman. A nice girl. Granted, she doesn't seem to care too much, but he is obviously stringing her along for her skills. Tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing. Oh, that's definitely related to what we're doing. Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?
Get back! We got a cursed creature in here.
Oh, yeah?
It's as big as a mule and as mean as a hellcat.
It looked like a lion to me.
That's a dog in there.
Dog?
Now, you excuse me. Step aside.
What?
I said step aside.
Yeah, boy.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to be extremely bad? How do I get up there? Is there a ladder? Might have to climb the boxes. Ladder. Ladder, ladder, ladder.
Look what you've done! Look what you've done!
Son of a bitch. Reverse.
Jesus Christ, where'd it go? Let's go this way, see if it went this way. Run for the stables, okay. Good thing you mentioned that. Ooh, this might actually be very dangerous.
Sweet mother of...
Oh, shit!
Easy, boy.
It's an actual lion.
He got it! He shot the thing! Is it dead? I pray that thing's a goner.
I took the lion's paw because damn!
Whoever owned that beast got some answering to do.
Lion's paw tranked this into the fence to craft this trinket. That's a dog in there. It was a legit lion. So first it's a mule that looks like a zebra, then it's a wildcat painted to look like a tiger, and then the lion that was a legitimate actual lion.
Yep. Good girl. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna have a word, sir.
Odysseus returns. Sally, get the cages ready.
Yes, sir, Mr. Margaret, right away.
Man-eating lion. You didn't think that it might be useful for me to know that this time the animal was actually real, you moron?
Steady on. I clearly stated that we were looking
You
for...
haven't clearly stated anything in all the time I've known you. That could have been a goose for all I
A
know.
goose will hardly get them to their feet for the curtain call. Bring on the king of the beasts, on the other hand, and they feel the roar. And they, well, look about as surprised as you do. What have you done with him, if you don't mind me asking?
I killed him. He's dead.
Bloody hell! This is Ramo, boy.
Well, it was him or me. Now, pay me.
Yes, of course, of course. I have just the thing. And what a treasure it is! You're a lucky man, sir. Very lucky man. From the mines of El Dorado, as green as the rainforest, as clear as the Amazon,
It's
and
glass.
as dear as all the gold in the Andes. One man's labor is but a trifle compared to this jewel's true value.
He's gonna punch him.
I shouldn't. What would Daddy say?
Your daddy ain't here, and we had a deal.
Yes, of course. A promise is a promise. Sally, get the wagons moving.
Ain't we waiting for the lion?
He's in the great hunting ground in the sky. Good day, sir, and thank you. But we really must be getting along.
Yeah, I won't keep you. So long.
So long, Mr. Morgan. Next time you see me, I'll be topping the bill, I promise. Or at least I'll be on the bill.
Oh, I do hope I see you again, Sally Nash. Oh look, they left a cart. The cart that I assume would have housed the lion. Well, anyway.
Okay, girl.
That was quite interesting how all that went down. And now I get to craft a lion trinket for some reason. Weapons. What is this? Desk asked me to sniff around College Hall, see what we can find about the Greys. Let's, is there anything north of me to do? Anything up here worth checking out? Not really. Everything's pretty centrally located to the south. Blackwater is apparently a no zone. Wanted dead or alive for Blackwater, so... Huh. Guess there's no returning back. Oh, well, we were never in Blackwater to begin with. We were in Valentine. None of us can go back to Blackwater. But I have a sinking suspicion that soon we shall.
Yeah.
A man-eating lion. got butt. I think I may have accidentally killed the man in there. But oh well. At least I got the top off my weapons. Alright. Time to go. That's what you call completely neutral. I executed absolutely everybody. Was neither good nor bad. It was wholeheartedly a decision made to benefit myself. Nobody that was supposed to live got to live, and nobody that was supposed to die got to live either. Actually, come to think of it, that was a completely evil decision that only benefited me. But it will have no repercussions, as far as I am aware. For all I know, that man was going to get executed anyway. I just saved him the time. Yes, I'm aware about the no weapon rule. You don't have to keep bloody reminding me.
Hey, look, I've been helping the sheriff with some trouble. Wanted me to have a word with a few of the folks on the property here.
Emmett Lee. All right. Have a word. But I ain't got the time to help you.
Obliged.
You might be our dumbest deputy yet.
Hold on a sec, I'm gonna eat some myself. There we go. You can always tell because his demeanor, he'll start to like hunch over when he's feeling pretty bad. You seem like a good person to start talking to. You sir up here?
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Sounds like a good plan. This is a pretty beautiful area, though, if I do say so. Well, well, well. Who have we here?
see you at the sheriff's office?
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here. And suddenly, there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse with strangers than ours are. So long, and good luck.
So I'm basically being an in-betweener delivery man of messages between these two families that don't particularly like each other. So we've got a, oh god, what was the name of the two families in Romeo and Juliet? I'm really starting to look like a rough and tumble lawman. This is beautiful country out here. Whoa. I'm surprised I didn't crash into that gate and get thrown from the horse. That seems to happen a lot. Tobacco plantations. Growing up here in South Carolina, this is actually something I'm quite used to seeing quite a lot of, are large open fields. I don't see too many tobacco plantations per se, but I see a lot of homesteads that could have been plantations once upon a time. So I'm supposed to do this nice and quiet. Something tells me I should probably disguise myself. If I'm doing something that could be seen as less than ideal in this community, it'd be best if nobody knew my identity while doing it.
Intruder on the property. If you ain't working for the Braithwaites, you can't be walking here.
Hey, I'm just a tour.
I was seen. Shit. I figured I could knock that asshole out, but he alerted his friends. Oh, I lost the hat. Oh well. I'm gonna have to figure a way inside all Assassin's Creed stealthy style. There's these nice fences that I can use as cover. There's a guard there by the side of the house. Maybe I can use the bushes to my advantage. Shit. Go left. Let's go around this way. Be super stealthy. Shit, I've been spotted.
This is a private plantation. Get out of here now.
Hey, I'm just a tour. You lost it.
The guards were alerted. Let's try right. Left didn't work out so well. Let's try the right side. Well, let me look at something. Let me look at this from a map. So our objective is somewhere in here. I just gotta very stealthily sneak my way through there. Through there to their guards. It's back into the trees. Also, there's something I didn't notice about stealth in this game, particularly how it applies to hunting. Uh-oh. There's a guard at the gate there. Is there anyone by the house? I'm just gonna cross and see. Hopefully I won't cause too much trouble. But apparently, when you're out hunting, you will produce an odor that you can mask if you get like something from a store that would cover that. But your scent will betray your location to animals around you. I don't know if it's the same for people or not. Alright, so we got around the house.
There's someone out in the field over, or am I seeing things? Nah, that's just... There's a dense fog. I picked the right time to do this. Nobody's that way. Anybody out this way? Get by the water. I wonder, can I get... I wonder if getting in the water would be a good idea. It would mask my tracks. There's a horse over there. Uh-oh. Okay, that's just part of the dock. That's not an actual... It's not an actual, but you know what? I think I will get in the water and go for a little dip. Go take a little swim. Oh shit, where? Shit. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I was never here. I was never here. I'm one of you. Fuck. That was pretty good though. Retry from a checkpoint. I wonder if it's going to make me restart all the way from the front. Well, we know that a good way to get through is going to the right and cutting through those trees. Ah, it's going to make me go all the way from the start. Alright, fine. There was a man. There was one over in the gazebo last time. I think they do patrols, so I need to keep my distance. This was a pretty good area to just cross over right here last time. I don't see anybody that would notify me. Alright. I don't see anyone that would lose their mind. I'm gonna save a little time. Alright, now this is where things are gonna get tricky. I'm actually gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna actually swim the entire way over. I'm gonna cut out the possibility of getting seen completely by going out and around and coming back. I think this will work. We'll see if it does or not. Doesn't. I just remembered I had a letter to decipher. I was delivering a letter. That letter is guaranteed to be soaking wet right now. But oh well. Apparently you can't swim forever. Get to land, Marston. Get to land. Okay. Note to self, and I did not know this before, but it is possible to drown yourself by swimming for too long in the water. Not swimming underwater, but you cannot swim on the water, surface of the water indefinitely. So swimming is not going to be an answer, so I guess we're just going to have to be careful as we go around the left side of the house. Either that or I'm going to have to use a route that's going to get me to the side without drowning. I'm just going to see what happens if I run it. Fuck it. We're just gonna go whole hog. Woo! Alright. I'm just gonna run with reckless abandon. Now, there was a man that was patrolling the left side of that gazebo last time, so let's see if we can approach without tipping him off. If that's possible. Alright, there she is. There's the target. Now, question is, can I get by without having any of the, guards see me? Oh, there's one there. Hopefully I can get past without him not seeing me. Careful. Careful, Marston. Oh, wait, why do I keep calling him Marston? Careful, Morgan. Anyone there? Alright, there she is. But can I approach from this angle? The gamble is going to be, are there going to be guards? There was definitely a guard there last time. I'm just going to sit here and take a look. I do not see anybody. There's definitely a horse here. And they said that she's in the gazebo, which that's where we are now. So am I supposed to deliver this letter in person, or am I supposed to put it in the horse's saddlebag? Looks like I'm supposed to deliver in person. Alright. Fuck guards, I'm just gonna walk up. Forget them guards.
Are you
Should be
Penelope Braithwaite?
Well, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio.
Ohio?
Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
Ohio?
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Morgan, you little... Well, I take it the whole idea is maybe I can get by on this horse.
Come on now.
I'm just gonna ride out. Oh, bum ba da 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 bum bum bum. I'll get my horse back. Have a nice day. This is a dense fog. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. Should I go back to Bo and set another? I'm feeling like going talking to Dutch now, actually. Jesus. I was about to say, no! Don't kill my horse! Come on, girl. Not my horse! But it's fine. Oh, and it just resumes. It just had some trouble in the forest. This is a quaint little town, ain't it?
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good, honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income.
Moonshine.
You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all.
We're gonna hunt down some moonshiners.
And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow. Climb
Now
on
we're bad guys, but we're playing the good guys.
Archibald,
How are you?
pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law.
What? Oh,
Now,
flip.
sure
So
I
we're
don't
not
need
gonna
to
get
remind
bounties
you
out here?
there's a
God
chain
darn
of
it.
command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey, Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their
AKA the Civil War and the Emancipation Proclamation.
Another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax.
So it's the remnants of a once bountiful cotton plantation.
Rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies! I swear they got it in.
That don't look good.
You could try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open. No, this must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
That's right, I can't use weapons while I'm out here.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Would drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to him. Don't even look him in the eye. Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here...
Here's that swamp we were talking about.
Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I said...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your
fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
I'm gonna take right.
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush, buddy.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
We won't catch the rider. Grab the other fella.
Oh, shit.
Hey! We got an intruder!
Shoot, that was close. I was so close. I was waiting on a stealth. I was waiting on a stealth option, like a silent takedown QTE, but I guess not.
We'll take the right.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea. Hush.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and then tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
We won't catch the rider. Grab the other fella.
What? Ah. I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, tell me about these.
Oh, I think you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Reckon one or two sticks should do it. I'll deal with the other stills.
As you were, Private Williams.
Shut up.
Shame to see all the good moonshine go to waste, but eh.
Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
After we have looted the bodies, of course.
Quick, let's go before any more show up.
Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yep. And you're the last one sitting there cooking by the fire.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me. Okay.
Oh.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, Young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back? If you say I'm old, prove it.
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay, on my word. Set, go!
Oh, he pulled ahead. But I got high affinity with this horse.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
I'm gonna pull ahead and stay ahead. He'll be on my heel, but I'll win. Now this I like. Please tell me we can get into horse races more often.
Anytime you want to stop for a breather, you let me know.
Oh, they even threw some obstacles in here for me. Oh, I was afraid I was going to hit that tree. I threw him off. Here we go.
Final stretch. You really think you can hold that lead?
Absolutely.
It's sad to think back to you in your prime.
This is the tricky bit coming through the forest right here. I pretty much won.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Woof! I do believe that is where I'm going to call it for the night. That was one heck of a story, though. Heck of a ride. Alright, folks. Well, thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. My name is Dan again. If you are interested, you can follow me on social media. You can go to Twitter, Daniel W. Artist on Twitter. Also on Instagram, Daniel W. Artist over there. From time to time, I will draw and post commissioned artwork that I draw on DeviantArt. Daniel W. Artist on there as well. And of course, as always, please subscribe to my that's another thing I'll point out. I will be posting this video to YouTube to have it as a chronological, recounting of my playthroughs of Red Dead Redemption. And it's Daniel W. Artist on YouTube as well. So if you want to go subscribe to YouTube and hit the notification bell icon so you'll be alerted anytime I go live on YouTube. Anytime I post something to YouTube. I don't really use YouTube Live. That's not something I do. But if you are interested in watching more Red Dead Redemption Live, you can subscribe to my Twitch page, Danamite, and you can hit that notification icon. That way you will be notified when I do go live. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Have a good